So this is the story about meeting CoryC in person, like in real life. Not how we met initially. Maybe that could be a story for another day. I was on a trip to bring my daughter to the location that my parents were at. My parents, and they still are, my parents at the time were travel trailering it, where people that are retired, they hook up and they travel the country. So I was meeting my parents on their return destination location. There would be a few more weeks, bringing the daughter back to school in time, or bringing the daughter back in time to go to school. And so on the way up, Cory and I talk to each other outside of YouTube, and we share memes and everything else. And I shared, we especially are, I believe we are both fans of Quentin Tarantino and Sam Jackson and everything else. So there was this particular Samuel L. Jackson meme that I shared with him, and he shot back, in his usual jazzy, cool guy way, like, "What you up to, player?" And, I kind of kicked back, da-da-da-da-da, and then he shared with me where he kind of, because we know our locations and everything, and he said, da-da-da-da-da, and I'm like, whoa, I am going up there. Let's meet up. And so got it kind of worked out, which is cool, because the place where I was bringing my poor daughter, there is like nothing to do short of visiting family that's already up there. It's not as if you're in a huge city in this undisclosed location, so not too terribly much going on. So made it a point, and we had my wife and I, we had rented a Chevy Suburban to go up there, and it's a good thing too, which I hold the Chevy Suburban in such high regard, because you can have your family, your friend, and your friend's family all in one vehicle, go someplace, get her done. So we met up and went to a really cool gourmet kind of burger joint. And I was once again amazed. And this happens if you guys have ever, for those of you who produce videos on here and have ever talked to a fellow YouTuber on the phone, the amount that you have in common with these people, it's not even a matter of fast friends. You have so much in common with communication and expression. You can just go on for a couple hours easily when you call a fellow YouTuber on the phone. It's a similar thing in person. And unfortunately, if you've got if you have your wife and daughter with you, as you and your friend are talking, and their poor eyes are rolling in the back of their head, and you're not even getting into the too nitty gritty of content, just not even talking about current events or anything, but just man, it was a good time. I regret that we didn't make a podcast that day, maybe, but in a way I don't, because we were focusing on what we were talking about, and our wives were there, and they were involved in the conversation, and so the only regret would really be that if I had done the podcast, I could sort of rehash it and relive the memory instead of it, being in my mind, Sorry about that. One of my teammates just drove past. Anyway, that is that. Let me concentrate on driving here, and there'll be more on this. If you guys have any questions about that, please hit me up in the comment section. All right, catch you later.